Bodycam is an ultra-realistic multiplayer first-person shooter game made using the latest technologies of the next-gen game engine Unreal Engine 5. Developed by two French video game enthusiasts aged 17 and 20, the game was designed to push the limits of photorealism. Bodycam acts as a deathmatch-type game where two teams compete to be the last team alive. With the capacities and technologies available thanks to Unreal Engine 5, players will be able to discover a next-gen gaming experience that showcases the future of realistic video games, stunning graphics, immersive sound effects, and a smooth gameplay experience, guaranteeing an unforgettable gaming experience. Get ready to dive into fast-paced bodycam actions, where every bullet counts and every choice can decide over the victory or loss of the team. With a variety of weapons at your disposal and tactically optimized maps, you'll need to carefully plan every of your actions to eliminate the enemy team. Lost Fragment, developed by AILA Studio, is awaited with great excitement in the gaming industry. The game fascinates horror game lovers with its realistic graphics and promises an extremely realistic experience. There is a struggle for survival in Lost Fragment, a Japanese-style horror game. When we look at the first trailer, our main character walks down a ruined hospital corridor with a gun in his hand. Meanwhile, scary sounds start coming to your ears. The character in the game is trying to find the source of these sounds. Lost Fragment was developed with Unreal Engine 5, one of the most popular game development programs. According to AILA Studio, it is stated that while preparing the graphics of the game, everything was designed separately and no ready-made objects were used. The game, which we watch from a first-person perspective, is quite fluid thanks to its powerful graphics. We should also note that the body camera angle dominates.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Unrecord is a bodycam first-person shooter that is unbelievably realistic, to the point that its reveal trailer started a discussion on whether the game is actually real or not. The footage released so far is impressive, particularly in relation to the lighting. While rather short, the gameplay trailer still highlights the game's potential as it follows a police officer as he investigates a seemingly abandoned building. Due to its photorealistic presentation and subject, Unrecord has been subject to some controversy. You know about Ready or Not, the spiritual successor to SWAT, available on Steam. Thanks to the work of a modder, it's now possible to play ultra-realistic FPS from a body camera, with an effect very similar to the one seen in the Unrecord gameplay video. If Void Interactive's tactical shooter is already full of tension with its visible interface and classic camera, you can feel that uneasiness even more because of the possibility of a criminal suddenly emerging from a corner or opening a door with a body camera. This is also contributed to by the high graphical details of the game, whose models are extremely accurate and benefit greatly from the filters applied by the mod. The mod in question is a welcome addition for tactical shooters. However, it is reduced to a simple filter that changes the visual aspect of the game and does not affect the game mechanics as much as it should. Therefore, we hope that in one of the future iterations of the mod already in the third version, we will be able to see something more concrete.
Stay right there.
Ow, that's tight.
Actual entry team. I've got a civilian here who's cuffed and ready for transport.
Roger that. Trailer standing by.
Get down!
Please, no! I need this! I don't want any trouble.
This is Drop your weapon! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Drop your weapon and put your hands up!
Hello?
Digital Cybercherries' Paranormal Tales is an indie bodycam horror game featuring multiple scenarios. Presented as found footage stories, players get to experience the most terrifying moments of a few characters' lives. Prioritizing realism and immersion, Paranormal Tales showcases Unreal Engine 5's potential for bringing pure nightmares to life. More importantly, the project could prove the engine is viable for indie studios that do not have the support of massive companies like Konami. Cryptid is a single-player horror FPS game that chronicles an experienced hunter and a creature's encounter from the perspective of the bodycam. The game has a large map waiting to be discovered and different dangers waiting for you. You have a gun to protect yourself from danger, a flashlight, cameras to check your surroundings, a tablet to control the cameras with a compass, and a bear trap. There are different problems around you that you need to solve. There is no power in the town. Parts or mechanics needed to operate some buildings need to be repaired. Cryptid is currently in early access. You can download and play via Steam. Deppart is a shooter horror game, played from a bodycam perspective. This new horror game developed by N4BA is currently in the alpha process and you can download and play this version right now. Focused on realistic player movement and intense high-risk combat, Deppart's premise has you exploring a creepy abandoned building. As you navigate through the various rooms, you'll find out that you're not quite alone. In fact, the monsters that you do find tower over you and can kill you with one hit. It seems like we will see more projects in this period when bodycam-style games are gradually increasing. Deppart is among the most notable of these projects. Deppart, which is in the early development stage, aims to appear as a full game in the future. Summary: Abandoned Souls is a realistic horror game created in the style of found footage. In the game, you will take on the role of Tim, a video blogger who likes to explore abandoned places. This time Tim sets off to explore an old abandoned hospital in the midst of a deep forest to capture exclusive footage for his viewers. Rumor has it the hospital was somehow connected to a case of disappearances in the area in 1985. The atmosphere, appearance, and sounds of the game are extremely realistic and eerie. Developed with the Unreal Engine 5 game engine, Abandoned Souls is a must-try production for horror game lovers. The gaming industry has seen a surge in the production of horror games in recent years, but Vinny Cortez's EXP War Trauma takes the genre to a whole new level. The game is a psychological horror experience that explores the traumas of a soldier from World War II. As a solo game developer from São Paulo, Brazil, Vinny Cortez has created a unique and captivating gaming experience using Unreal Engine 5. The game is set in a mysterious and strange apartment where players are completely helpless and their only weapon is their intelligence. The game's mechanics involve exploring the apartment, solving riddles, and being quick on your feet when the countdown starts. What sets EXP War Trauma apart from other horror games is its unique premise. Instead of relying on jump scares and gore, the game delves deep into the psychological trauma experienced by soldiers during World War II. The protagonist, Krieger, is a traumatized World War II soldier whose story unfolds as the player progresses through the experience. AILA is an upcoming sci-fi psychological horror from São Paulo-based Pulsatrix Studio. Set in an uncanny near-distant future where advanced AI creates digital horror experiences, AILA promises to tap into your inner psyche, establish your biggest fears, and tug them to terrifying effect. There's a sense from gameplay revealed so far that players will have a hard time distinguishing between virtual threats and real-life danger. No word on release windows or platforms, yet as it seems Pulsatrix Studios still need financial backing to finish the project off. Let's hope they get there as AILA's creepy first-person perspectives look truly horrifying.